And before you slog through airport security for your next flight, remember there is no reason you can't do it in style. The pick-me-up looking good goes a long way toward battling the endless little indignities of modern air travel. We're joined now by jet-setting trendsetter and social media sensation Nick Wooster with tips on traveling in style. Nick, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are such a jet-setter. You've logged, what, over 200,000 miles this year, traveling to all the fabulous cities of the world, and all of your social media fans follow your every move. So let's start with your tips on packing before you even leave the house.
You know, the secret to good travel, I think, is organization. So I'm a really highly unorganized person, except when it comes to travel. You know, I like to say you need to do like things. So put all of your cosmetics together, all of your, the same color socks, so that it makes it really easy when you're on the other end.
So obviously, if you're going on a trip, a well thought out Dob kit is essential, correct?
Essential. You know, I mean, we have it a little bit luckier than you ladies, I'm afraid. And so it's about having the right products, and you don't need many of them, but making sure you have them. And I always say you should pack your Dob kit and leave it under your sink so that it's always ready to go, so you don't have to think about it.
So what's in yours?
Well, eye cream, obviously hair product, moisturizer, a razor and a comb, and that's really about it.
And when it comes to dressing for travel, do you have any tips on what to wear? What do you like to wear?
So I'm a big believer in dressing up for the plane. Now, I understand as a practical matter, most people don't do that or don't want to do that. But if it really comes down to the fact that you might, or you think you might be getting an upgrade, for example, wear a jacket. I mean, it makes life so much easier. And it's almost like manners, like you're sort of telling everybody that you care about them. So I think dressing up is the first thing. The second thing is, casual or comfortable doesn't have to be sloppy. So wear a jacket, wear a shirt, but if you're going to wear sweatpants, make sure you're wearing a jacket, because it kind of hides a multitude of sins. And really wear comfortable shoes. You'll do everyone a favor in security if you're wearing loafers or something you can slip in and out.
Off. And by the way, there are some stylish sweatpants these days, so that's not...
No, it's a trend.
It is a trend.
And I actually did it on this last trip to Italy. I wore all black, which I normally don't do, but I had a great jacket, a white shirt, and these designer sweatpants, and I got to tell you, I slept well on the flight to London.
There you go. I understand you're a fan of wearing navy.
I am a fan of navy. I think, navy is the most democratic color of all. It makes everybody look good.
Right. Now, give us your tips on grooming. Are you very disciplined about that, even when you're on the road? Yeah,
you have to be. I mean, I think it's like going to the gym or eating properly. It's just something that once it becomes routine, you don't really have to think about. But, you got to moisturize. I mean, most men don't really, well, I think now they do, but traditionally have not thought about that. The second thing is eye cream. As you get to be this age, you need to sort of moisturize around the eye area. And the rest is up for grabs, but every hair can probably benefit from a little bit of product. So once you've got those basics covered, then it becomes about things that either smell good or make you feel good, like mint. Peppermint is a tingly kind of sensation, so it feels good in the morning, And it's these small things that you can do for yourself that I think make you feel better throughout the day.
Sounds great. Now, you have legions of fans who follow you on social media for style tips. What do you think it is about your particular style that speaks to so many men?
I always say nobody should look like this. I honestly have no idea why. I guess it's because I'm just a regular guy, and I don't have a perfect body, I'm short, and so I work with what I have, and I guess maybe on some level that translates to people, because fashion can be mysterious, stores can be intimidating, and the reality is it's not that hard, but I'm really grateful that anybody pays attention.
Well, they certainly pay attention, and you've now created some products that make it a little easier for people to be stylish on the road. Tell us what you brought with you here.
So, to your point, it all starts with the Dob kit, but I'm also obsessed with bags, like the amenity kits you get on the plane, or all these kind of zip pouches you see. And the reality is there's a function for each one of them. So like I started off by saying, it's really about organization. So in our connected world, probably the number one thing are cords and plugs. Like, what do you do with them? Well, if you find a place to put them, I particularly like this bag that I call the headphone bag. Can
I take a look?
Yeah, of course.
Lovely. So felt is the thing these days, right? Felt is...
Well, it goes back to Navy.
Yeah, Navy felt.
And, it's one of those things that is a basic, and I feel like it's masculine. You know, navy is an easy color for people to understand. But I'm obsessed with headphones,
Nice.
so you know that bag will hold a set of headphones, an iPad Mini, phone, chargers. You can really sort of get it all in one place.
Absolutely. And is this sort of a travel bag with your passport and your...
It could be.
The rest of it.
We came up with it as, okay, I'm 54 years old. I still don't exactly need reading glasses, but I make sure that I have a pair. So that's actually for a pair of sunglasses and a pair of reading glasses.
Love it. Fantastic. All right. Well, Nick, thank you so much. I feel like I could use this stuff too, not just for men. Nick, thank you so much for coming in and seeing us today. We really appreciate it.